We are in season 4, episode 2 of For All Mankind, and now I know what the plot is going to be this season. Because the new character that we were introduced to, Miles Dale, the guy who used to work on oil rigs, he is now on Mars, and he's finding out that it's not at all what he thought it was going to be. For one thing, he's not doing the job that he thought he was going to be doing because the asteroid capture program has been put on hold. So basically all he is doing is like HVAC repair around the place. And there's also, when he gets his first paycheck, he notices that they've taken out so much of it for just like, they're like nickel and diming him on like, there's even like, they even take toothpaste out of his paycheck budget. And at the commissary, they say it's like, you can buy food here or you can use company script. And it's just like, oh, they're setting up the whole company town thing because Happy Valley base is primarily operated by Helios, which is a private company. Now they are collaborating with NASA and Roscosmos and some other space agencies, but it feels like one of the big storylines this season is going to be about workers' rights. I think that Miles Dale, the new character, I think he's going to end up trying to form a union on Mars, and I think that would be a delightful story. But there's like a clear class divide being set up. Like, we actually have like a split screen scene between Miles and Danielle Poole, who our recurring character from previous seasons. She is the new NASA mission commander on Mars, and basically just going through their day where we see her quarters where she's got like a view of the Martian surface, and she has a big room all to herself. She gets to drink coffee that tastes like actual coffee. And here is this guy he's sharing a room with like 4 or 5 other people. His coffee sucks. He's like on sub-level 3, so he does not get to see the Martian surface. He just has a little picture of Mars on the wall. There's a whole bandwidth issue where like a lot of emails and like video from family that he's been trying to see, they don't have the bandwidth for it, so he can't load it up. But people who are like the astronauts and the scientists, not the grunt workers, but like the prestige people, they get full access to their emails and video mail from home. And so it's just a very clear divide between the haves and the have-nots, the prestigious roles, the astronauts and the scientists and the people who've been working for Helios forever versus the new grunt work who are literally only here to earn a paycheck. And there's I had a feeling that Ed Baldwin is probably going to be a bit of an antagonist this season, just because Ed is that kind of he's got a very like conservative, good old boy, hard work and gumption. And when he hears Miles complaining to like the HR director on base about how this wasn't the job that he had been promised when he came up here, and there's like he's getting paid way less, and just a lot of the things that he was expecting from this job just haven't come up. And like Ed comes up and he's just like, hey, you know what, you need to have a little personal responsibility and just stop blaming other people for your circumstance. But it's also a situation where like he can't just quit because he's on another planet. If he quits, they have to send him back home. That costs a lot of money to train him and get him there, and if he doesn't fulfill his contract, they're gonna like charge him for the cost of sending him to another planet, which even in the For All Mankind universe, where space travel has gotten a lot cheaper thanks to advances in fusion technology and everything like that, that's still, I think, hundreds of thousands of dollars that he would end up owing. Yeah, I really think that Miles is going to be like at the forefront of getting a Mars Workers Union, and I'm really excited about that. We've also got some storylines with it looks like Aleda and Kelly Baldwin are going to be going into business together, developing robots for extraterrestrial research. Because Kelly has been developing robots that can look for life on Mars. but her project gets shit canned because of the problems with the asteroid mining project, that they really want to see dividends return on all the investment on the asteroid project. So other sectors of NASA have to take a back burner. So Aleida and Kelly are probably going to be going into business together, more private enterprise stuff. And then it looks like in Russia, Margot is, I think there's like some kind of a political revolution going on in Russia that Margot gets caught up in. She's just at the very end of the episode and just like is witness to a confrontation between the police and a local businessman that ends up starting a riot in which she gets arrested, but we don't really know what's going to happen there. But in terms of the themes of this season, I'd say workers' rights are probably a pretty strong one that we're going to see developed as the show goes on. So I'm excited for that, and we'll see where it goes.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm trying to get my channel monetized, so your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like, and subscribe, and ring the bell. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m., so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons, with a very special shout out to my Whale Shark tier patron Ryan D and my Anemone Friends tier patron Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.